Hello there.
It is recording, I hope.
We're straight in,
We're straight in, guys. We didn't do a sound check. We didn't do a sound test. We didn't do anything. So hopefully...
Here's the theme, John.
Welcome
back.
Stop messing. That is the opening sequence. And... Fuck.
Do you have problems with your back?
Yes. Well, tough luck. Well, I guess you're fucked.
Skoda's the car for you.
Do you have problems with your back? Audi.
That's still funny to me. I never did it before, but that's still funny to me. Do you have problems with your back? Tresemme.
Do you have problems with your back? Nike.
Just do it.
Yeah. Do you have problems with your back? Just do it. Get over it. Welcome back.
Welcome back, you.
Welcome back, man. It's been a long
Welcome
time.
you back.
Welcome back to me and Jake talking to a camera. I got the haircut the other day, actually. Did you notice that?
I'm going to get my hair cut on Friday. I won't take my hat off because it's not great.
Show us, go on. Show the people.
Can't even see how that looks.
It's just like welded to your head.
It's not the best.
Did you ever, how long was your hair at its longest?
So at one stage there a couple of years ago, I was like, I'm going to grow it out. Right, but the problem with my hair is it doesn't grow down; it just grows out.
Yeah,
so it was just bowl cut, man. It was just like this, like, and then I used to have to like hairspray it down because it was just like poof, it was just like a bowl, like. So then, but then it just looked like mad greasy, like just like hairspray down sides, and then it just looked shit. It just looked
rock solid.
Shit. Yeah, it was a bit like I was doing a couple of gigs for Robert Grace at the time, and some of the lads were like, "What's going on?" At one stage, one of the lads like, "What's going on with the hair?" And I was like, "Making that cut." So,
what's going on with your hair?
I think I had it like we went to rehearsals and I just like quickly did that, and then they're like, "Oh, that you meant to do that," and I was like, "All right, I must get that cut." So,
oh, it's supposed to look like
I thought like you didn't shower or something, looked mad greasy.
oh, that's actually supposed to be like that.
Yeah, and I was like, "All right, I get that cut."
Guess I'll be getting a new haircut.
I'm gonna get a fresh fade.
I had during like I started growing the hair before COVID, and then it was pretty long. It takes so long, man, to grow your hair like down. If you want like shoulder length, like fucking.
Well,
like,
that's years.
If you
like,
want to be Jason Momoa, like good luck. But I grew it. It was pretty long, and at the time I didn't embrace the curls, so it was like
you were trying to straighten it or something.
No. I just would kind of like to. If you want to have curly hair and let the curls be like as curly as they can, you don't touch them.
If you want curly
hair, Audi e-tron, the brand new Audi e-tron brings it to you. No, if you want to have your hair like really curly, you're supposed, when you wash it, you don't really like towel dry it. You know, you let it dry naturally.
Gotta be naturally, like
curls need to be moist.
Yeah. I don't know about you now. I love, say after a shower, right?
Yeah.
You say you're not in a mad rush. Towel on, just like sit down somewhere, lie down somewhere, naturally dry out. Like, obviously you're giving that's in bits to your neck.
Sorry.
Obviously you give yourself a bit of a dry. You're not sopping wet, but you give yourself a bit of a dry, and then you're like,
this is why you're late for everything. You're just like,
I'm just in the bed,
on the couch. Woo! Straight out of the shower, back into bed,
sopping wet, bed soaking wet,
grounded. He's like, I fucking better leave.
Yeah. I have a podcast. Fuck.
Jesus,
I feel so good.
Jesus, fuck, I missed that rehearsal. I drowned wet on the fucking bed.
Soaking wet.
I was just drowning.
Go on.
But no, I don't do that.
Okay.
I get out and I dry myself immediately. I have to be dry.
Oh, but I dry myself a little bit. It's like I'm stopping.
Not
wet,
even
like.
an item of clothing goes near me if it's wet. If I'm still wet. But anyway, I grew my hair so like I said, you have to kind of leave curls and like let them be moist.
So you're saying you had long hair?
I had longish hair, yeah. But because I didn't,
when was this?
I'd love to do it again and leave the curls go curly.
Yeah,
I wouldn't brush them out or anything, but like I would constantly be like playing with my hair, and I would kind of like doing this, and it wouldn't go as curly, and it'd be just all poofed out, man. It was like fucking. When was this? This was like, jeez. It was 2019, I think, or
really?
Yeah, maybe it was like the end of 2019, start 2020. But I let it grow for a good long time. I could get a video. It'll take me too long to find it. But I have, like, if you go back to my TikTok, I used to wear a hat all the time, like a beanie, because like I was like, oh, it's going to look shit for a while, because you kind of. Even if you're letting it grow to like a certain length, it goes through this shitty stage. Like I always say, if I want to go somewhere, so I'm going obviously on the cruise or whatever, but get the haircut at least a week before.
Oh, really?
Man, at least, because it's nice when it grows out.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Like right now when I look at myself, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like a pineapple.
See, I think I get a little bit of a fade. Fade always looks fresh.
Yeah, but
day of, maybe 2 days in it's at its peak, No,
I like the week after.
So I'm going on a tour, and I'm getting the ferry Friday. I'm getting the haircut Friday morning.
Really?
But with the first gig Saturday, yeah.
What time's the ferry?
7 p.m.
That's alright.
Grand, like.
But going back to haircuts, man.
Sorry, you're bringing up ferries.
Well, firstly, I have one quick story, man.
Yeah. This is in my face. Sorry.
One quick story. Yeah. Keen Sweeney, the
Sweeninator.
Yeah, that used to play
as we call him. Yeah.
Used to play keys.
Where's the headset on stage? I love that.
Where's the headset? He played bass for me for a while as well. Yeah. We were in London after doing a gig. Yeah. And we got we were going somewhere the next morning, and I showered. Yeah. He showered after me. Mm-hmm. I was like dressed and dry as a bone, and he comes out, man, absolutely. Oh. Hold on.
Technical gremlins here, guys. For those watching, you're not watching anymore. For those listening, the camera's just turned off there, and when I say a big error message came up there, what did that say?
That said
abort, just get rid.
No, it said you just keep talking there. Yeah. It said
don't worry about that, right? Well, I'm getting the haircut on Friday, and let me tell you, there's a fella in my barbers, man. Do you ever get, when you go to the barbers and there's somebody you don't want to get the haircut by, like, so I'm going on Friday, and I can pre-book, but I can't pre-book a chap. So I can pre-book, and you get sat down the back, which just means you get like ahead of someone. Yeah. But if I get your man, I'm gonna be fucking fuming.
There's nothing worse, man.
And I haven't got any to like, I can't do you.
Would you not? No, would you not go? I'm waiting for such and such.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Man, I used to do
There's
that.
There's a fella that's class, don't know his fucking name.
But anyway, sorry. Let me just finish that. Sorry. He gets out of the shower, man. Back was drowned wet, and he starts like going to put on his t-shirt, and I was like, man, you not dry your back, like, and he goes, fuck it, and I was like, you need to dry your back, and he goes, watch this, and he just jumped onto the bed and went like that. And like and rubbed his shoulders on the blanket of the bed and dried himself on the bed, and then he goes, grand, and threw the jumper on. I was like, you've just given me the ultimate ick for anybody. But going back to haircuts, and like you just said there, like, there's nothing worse.
There's nothing worse.
There's firstly nothing worse than when you get butchered. Yeah. When you get butchered,
what can you say? I've never complained. Do you ever complain about a haircut?
No. What can you do?
What can you do? Sure.
Stick it back on there.
Hair's absolutely in bits. You could get a free
you
haircut,
have to go like, yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And they're absolutely, the mirror from behind. Yeah. Absolutely scarred at the back.
He's like, there's the back, and you're just like,
and
actually, you're just sitting there with this grin on your face.
Looks terrible from the front, so actually it looks worse from behind.
And you're just like, oh yeah.
Looks great. Yeah.
Like, what do you say?
And you're like, here's absolutely €5 well for butchering my head.
Yeah. Do you want a tip? I'll give you a tip, man. Stop cutting hair. No, the fucking, like, back in the day, man, like you said, I used to get my hair cut in a place called Mr. Snips.
Wouldn't touch it myself.
But your man used to cut the hair.
Yeah.
Mr. Snip. And there used to be like a couple of girls that worked in there, a couple of other lads, but like I used to always be waiting for him. I used to go to him. He was the barber.
He was the guy, like.
And I used to be sitting on the chair, man, and like you'd be praying just. I had no problem saying I'm waiting for Ross.
Yeah.
Ross was his name.
Yeah.
I used to have no problem being like, I'm just waiting on Ross there. But like, you always felt bad.
Yeah.
Like, the girl would be like, free seat there, and she'd just go, you next? Who's next there? And you'd be like, I'm waiting for Ross. You're basically saying Ross is better than you.
Fuck you, like, yeah.
You're basically going, you're not good enough.
Don't care about you.
You're not good enough to touch this head.
Don't touch me, bitch.
Don't touch me. But I'll take a massage.
I'll take a massage.
But there's nothing else going on. Any sweets going, is there? No, and then like there used to be this lad that worked there, man, and he butchered me once, and I went back then, and I was like, I'm never waiting. I'm never going to anyone else. I'm waiting for him all the time. I was sitting there, and I was like, your man was like, next there, man, yeah. And I was like, I'm waiting on Ross. Thank you very much. And then he was like, all right, no, and then you just go next to the next lad, like the next lad down the queue, then, and then he hops up, and then he's like, Grant, you're not going, you know? Oh, I'll go, yeah, Grant, yeah. Thinking he's deadly getting in and out, and then all of a sudden he is a fucking just skinhead. Your man's like, I didn't ask for that.
Did you say that?
No, but it's not short of it. Yeah. But what did you have any good hairstyles, man, when you were younger?
I used to have a classic. Yeah, I'll actually put up a photograph.
Oh,
here.
you have a photo?
Back in the day, man, I kind of went for a bit of a classic look.
A classic? What, when you say classic?
Oh, it's classic for the time.
Oh, okay.
For the time.
So Jake's pulling up a picture here of a classic haircut.
I'll show
What
the
is it with
camera,
haircuts though?
and once I put it up, I'll describe it.
What is it with haircuts though? Like, you know, at the time you thought it was cool, and then it's just like everything, and they all come. Is that you?
What do you think of that?
What is
I'm
going
gonna show
on?
the camera there.
Show that up there and make sure it gets. Hold on till it fucking.
Bit of autofocus there.
Oh, that's Jake. What are you doing, man? Recording the next hit
I was
single?
recording a bit of a demo there. Butterfly, probably.
What?
You're like a butterfly.
Is this your song?
Always out of my reach.
Is that your song?
Yeah.
What did?
Oh, it's Butterfly, man.
What age did you write that?
Probably like 10. You know
What
what I mean?
age are you in that video?
Probably 12 or something. Yeah, probably like 12.
Man, and they absolutely look like you should be in an NSYNC.
Burnt. Absolutely burnt to a crisp in Spain. It was in Spain. Burnt to a
Wait, you were
crisp.
recording that in Spain?
In Spain, España. And I was like, butterfly.
Wait, man, there's so much going
There's
on in
layers
that.
to that. There's
There's
layers
so
to
many
that.
layers there. So wait, you're in Spain on holiday.
On a holiday.
You're 12 years old.
12 years old. And
You've written a song called Butterfly.
written a song called Butterfly. And it goes with this. You're like a butterfly, always out of my reach. You're like a ain't a bit of dynamics there. Like a butterfly.
Oh, you have to get the
You
rasp.
just spread your wings and you fly. Hold that note. Fly. And then you go like this. Just spread your wings. You never learn to fly.
Oh, you fly, but you never learn to fly.
And then it's like a post chorus. Do 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 do. Butterfly. Think Grenade Bruno Mars.
okay, thank you.
It's exactly like that,
Ripped it
actually.
off. So right, you've written that song. You're in Spain on holidays. You got burnt to a crisp.
Got burnt to a crisp.
You have
I have the hair done.
You've the hair spiked.
If you for the listeners, it's think of like, you know, Brill cream gel.
yeah,
And just
no. Think of. Do you know who? Think of Guy Fieri. And
Who the fuck's
that's
that?
who you look like. I'll show you guys.
it's real. Just like
Think
imagine-
of NSYNC
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Like spiky fringe, like
spiky everywhere. It looked spiky
Well, let me
everywhere.
have a look. Let me do a bit of post match analysis here on this again.
But Guy Fieri, is. That's who you are, man. Stick a pair of glasses on him, man. Just absolutely yes.
What do you think?
I think that's absolutely.
Man, I used to have some flame. I used to have a flame shirt. Like it was fucking huge, man.
Anyway, Jake looks like Guy Fieri in this. He's in Spain. He's got a song called Butterfly
I
that
have a
he's
song
written
called-
in Ireland. Why are you recording it in Spain?
I was just on me Hollybops. My ma.
Yeah, but is that not like relaxation time? Where do you find the time to go get fucking studio?
Because my ma used to go over to Spain for 3 months every year.
And you used to go with her for 3 months.
I used to go sometimes for 3 months, sometimes like a month and a half.
So is this why you're fluent in Spanish, or no?
I'm not fluent in Spanish.
Well, like, is this why you speak
I
Spanish
speak
well?
Spanish decent. Yeah. But yeah, that's why. But I that's fucking.
You studied in school though too, did you?
Yeah. But so she one of the people over there in the same area worked in a radio station called like Sunshine something whatever Alicante.
Sunshine 103, Alicante
And
FM.
your man had a studio, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, he's English. Your son's got record. He's gonna be the next big thing." It was like think Justin Bieber, you know? And who found him again?
Usher did actually
Usher.
originally, but
Think
then Scooter
Usher and
Braun-
Justin Bieber. That was the same kind of vibes. John was like,
Oh,
he's gonna be fucking huge, and he brought me into the studio. Absolutely.
put the cans on.
And then I found out because I was only whatever 12. I wrote the song when I was 10. I didn't realize the song would be the same BPM the whole way through. So your man was like, "Oh, it's not going to work because your verses are faster than your choruses."
Wow, you just switched up the BPM, did you?
Because I was just absolutely in the verses and just butterfly. You know,
What's a BPM?
yeah, it was absolutely.
And so did you record it fully?
Yeah,
And do you have it?
I don't think I have it.
Ah, man.
I actually don't think I have
Fish
it.
that out immediately.
I don't think I have it. Like,
Fish that out.
where would that be? It's on a CD. You see, is the problem. Probably in my gaff
Okay.
somewhere in a
You could
CD.
definitely get that
It was
one.
that in
That's
the
a ta-
past.
that's-
Do you know what I mean? It was that in the past. Like, there wasn't MP3s floating
that's the
about. like.
next.
Yeah.
You need to get that and rip it
I've
on.
typed in butterfly into my email and nothing's popped up, unfortunately.
Good. You need to get that and upload it
I
onto
wonder
your
what that
phone
would
and
be.
play it on
It'd
this
be in a
podcast.
CD somewhere in the gaff, like 100%.
But
I then sold the CDs in school.
slinging them in school.
It was actually so bitch when I look back. It's
Nobody
so
even wanted to hear them.
It's no wonder I got bullied. That's so fair. Like, it's actually crazy. So I
Just
then
like
rock into school, whatever it is, like second year. So I recorded it when I was 12.
So
I was in primary school. So then I went, that summer I was 12, and then that September I would have been going to the first year of school. I rock in with an absolutely bag full of CDs. Anyone want a fucking CD? Anyone want a CD there?
Hi guys, I'm Jake. I'm in first year. Anyone want to buy my
bag
CD?
couldn't be bigger, bag full of books, absolutely. And I was probably like 5'2", you know what I mean? Do you want a CD?
Looking like a Ninja Turtle coming in with the fucking backpack on and the fucking...
Butterflies actually smash shit on it, but there's a couple other tunes on there as well.
Oh, was there a few more on it?
There was 4 songs, I believe.
Did you record all 4 songs with the Spanish guy?
Yeah. I can't remember
English
I can't remember the ones were though, which is terrible.
Were they all originals?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man, that's hilarious. I don't even think I wrote my first song until I was like, I think, because I started playing guitar when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Stopped for like a bit and then like picked it back up a year
Could
later.
even been earlier at the Butterfly, like.
I recorded I wrote, I say my first song that I wrote because it's like the first full song that I wrote is a song called Daydream.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of my brothers still loves it to this day. It's hilarious. But I wrote it, and then like I started a band and I brought it to the band and I was like, yeah man, I have this song, it's fucking class.
Daydream.
We did it, right? Like we kind of made an arrangement of it, and then we did I wrote another song called No Choice. And then I had another song called It's All Wrong.
Okay.
And man, like genuinely, like I was just saying words.
Yeah.
Like they'd actually, like I don't even know what the concept of It's All Wrong was, but it's absolutely all over the gap. And I had those 3 songs, and then my dad's friend, or like a musician guy my dad knew, had a studio in Naas, not far from here, and went over there just like as a favor. It was like, you know, like we paid him a little bit, like we did a few gigs and saved up money for it, and paid him, man. And I remember he just
have the demos, like.
Oh, have them release them, man. Also, same thing, slinging CDs. Like, and your man, one of the lads who was in the band, the drummer, he was like decent at like graphic design and stuff. Like, not, I mean, decent at the time.
Grand,
was,
like
now it's like, what the fuck is that? But like he took a picture of all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Like individually, and he made like silhouettes, like outline silhouettes, like just a black shadow. Yeah. And that was the cover.
Really edgy, like.
And we were called
really
Borderline.
Edgy.
Yeah.
Ooh, and all I could see your Borderline silhouettes.
And the EP was called All That Matters, I think, or All That.
Very boy band.
I can't remember what it was called.
Borderline's kind of bitch. Name.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I remember we were coming up with the name. We were just writing them on shoe boxes. It was like
Borderline. Let's lock that in.
I can't even remember how we decided it. But yeah, we released the CD. Have it. It's out on SoundCloud, man. If you want to hear it,
Must look it up. What's it called? Borderline.
I can show you if you want.
Yeah,
I can get that, man. My brother sent it in one time.
I don't have my ones on SoundCloud, unfortunately.
But mine, like, I remember the song specifically Daydream, like, because the other 2 we recorded all and it's like old school studio, you know, you're playing the bass, you're playing the thing. And I remember with Daydream, we played like, we lay down like the rough guitar track, the rough thing, and your man was like a producer. He was like, I'll do up the rest, you know. And like I was 16 at the time, I think, 15, 16. So I was like, yeah, cool, he's gonna fucking like, he's like Rick Rubin, man. He's gonna just absolutely just produce this thing up to the max. And then he sent this version back of Daydream, and I was like, 2.5 minute intro. Like, of just him. just showing off. But it's like, it was good. And then my voice comes in, tune to bits. And I was like, what's that there? And he was like, oh. No, he was like, that's an effect there. That's a really cool effect. But anyway, it went down a treat, man. We were slinging CDs in school.
Slinging CDs.
We were doing them in school, man. Everyone, the locals wanted.
Was it cool in school?
Yeah.
Mine wasn't cool.
See,
like,
yeah, you said you got bullied, man.
cool.
I didn't really get bullied. I was...
it wasn't cool, like.
I'm sure some people had fucking stuff.
I think a band's cooler though than just yourself doing it, like, isn't it?
Yeah. But they all really didn't, like, all my friends didn't really, all my friends loved it.
Yeah.
Like, every time we were at a session or a party, my friends would be like, yo, get the guitar. Yeah, there was me and a couple of friends.
Daydream.
Yeah, play that one, man. But yeah, I didn't get bullied for it. Did you? You got bullied for it?
So smashed, man.
Did you? Like, what kind of shit? Bet up, no?
No. Well, I got roughed up a couple of times, you know, in the hallways. No, it's just because there was no music in my school at all. Like there wasn't even a music class, so I was like the music guy. And everyone was like, "Oh, sings a song, really!" Every 2 minutes, like, "Sings a song there, really!" And then I remember one time I was at it's probably still the most. I feel like it wasn't actually as bad as I think it is. In my head, it's like terrible.
Yeah.
I remember once I was at like really early at like a house party, but I was like probably like 14, 15, you know what I mean? Like, and like girls there, guys there, you know, and everyone was like. All of a sudden, everyone was like, "Oh, Jake, sing a song. Jake's a singer, sings a song." And all of a sudden, I'm just stubbed a guitar in front of the whole party, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Sorry, guys.
And I had no fucking clue. I was like, "What am I going to play?" And they were like, "Play an original," and I was like, "I don't really know any original. It's fine. Fuck that."
This one's called Butterfly.
I didn't do Butterfly anyway. I was like, "Fuck that." I think I went for Slow Dance to the Burning Room. Really edgy at the time.
Really showing off.
Really at the time.
Really showing off.
It was for a girl called Lara Gibney at the time. Shout out Lara Gibney.
You were playing it for her? It's kind of a dedication, was it?
It was dedication, you know. It was dedication, you know.
Lara.
And it was
Also a guy's name, but anyway.
just a silly little moment.
Hey, Lara.
It's not the storm before the calm.
And so what happened after?
I recorded probably.
Did anyone beat you up?
No, I just felt like there was just dead silence. I was singing, and then there's a bit of like it was obviously a clap, whatever. Well, I kind of went off, just kind of went into a room. I was like, that was bizarre. I wasn't really. I kind of just felt like shit after it, even though it was probably grand.
Yeah.
I was kind of just like, oh, that was bizarre.
Well,
it's because everyone in school is constantly being like, oh, go on, fucking sing a song there. Yeah, you fucking dope. Like, I mean,
yeah. See, I didn't really get that. Like, I'm sure people, fucking didn't like me, but I'm trying to find this.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah,
we had a music video and everything, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
YouTube
found us 37 followers on SoundCloud. Jesus Christ.
Blair it, Daydream.
No, man, and I also have like some other tunes on it. Yeah, the EP was All That Matters EP. This wasn't the original cover of the EP now, I have you know. But No Choice, It's All Wrong, and Daydream. Daydream has 1,046 plays.
Daydream, it's a bit of a smash hit. Give it a whirl.
I'll give you 6 minutes 22 long.
Let me hear this absolute intro. Oh.
How many kick drums? Why? I haven't listened to this in years, man.
Why is it also absolutely Nord or like Korg strings?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like it's like the metronome. Like it's like the counting in. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That
5, 6.
kick
1,
drum
2,
is so
3,
bad.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just feel it, man. This, like, you have to imagine, we had no intro
You're just like
to this song, and I was like,
you're there absolutely.
I was like, what's going
Not
on
really
here?
a finger wagger.
Like, we sat down to listen to it. Your mom's
Yeah.
like, this is what I got, guys. And
You're
we're like,
absolutely sitting back.
we're like, okay,
feet
when's
on
the
the
vocal? I was
table.
like, vocal must come in here.
Feet on the table, just like fucking masterpiece.
Well, I'll skip.
Oh.
I'm about to come in. The man shredding solos over the top.
Okay, it's edgy. Very tuned.
Very chill.
But it sounds good. The vocal sounds good.
Do you like it, man? Roll it out. Cheer out.
Yeah, right there.
Very 80s.
Yeah. Needs to go
You listen
somewhere.
to this
Needs
is-
to go somewhere.
It'll go somewhere, don't you worry. There we go. Chorus. Production went nowhere.
Is there any drums? No, it's just tambourine.
I feel like the kick in there was probably so bad.
Yeah.
I'll wait for it, man. I'm
Okay.
16, I think. 15.
Yeah. Very edgy, isn't it?
Yeah, do you want to hear some more?
It's not quite Butterfly.
It's not quite as good, I'd say.
I'd say because Butterfly kind of had a bit of pop zest to it.
Anyway, here you go.
You're like a oh, sorry. You're okay, but
Man,
why does he always have to have a little intro?
yes, I have a little fucking.
That's like the
This is
counting
called
again.
It's All Wrong, man. Don't worry.
You've gone for 4/4 this time. Okay.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but the first song I ever wrote was in 3/4. Don't know. That's
Yeah,
mad.
okay.
And I never write songs in 3/4. Anyway, this podcast brought to you by Daydream, and it's all.
Go stream it now. It's out now.
Your man just was like mad for like
A mad intro.
showing himself off. Here. Come on, man, get it.
Right. Okay.
He used all the tuning on one song, did he? Oh, so bad, man. That's
The
me
first
at the
one
edge.
sounded great. The second one.
Oh. What happened?
It's actually very few notes you hit.
Honestly.
You know what I mean? Oh. That's real Viva La Vida.
Yeah.
That was big at the time.
I was just like,
They were the drums at the time, man. That was huge at the time.
see, man, we thought we were like the Fray, man. I thought I was in the
what happened
Fray.
there?
I hit that one there.
What's just the drums?
Barely,
Drums are
man.
out of control.
But anyway, but this was our. Those two songs were kind of like, this was the single. This is the one we had a music video for. Probably a cool intro here. Man, it's the first time I learned what a syncopated beat was, man.
Is he playing live drums or is that programmed?
Yeah.
Live drums.
Sit down and you wait for the part. The dog runs down, hear the beat of your heart. You didn't do
I
what
haven't
did you
heard
take
this
the
in so
blame?
long. This is so funny.
Bird in the top of your name. You throw it and you take a deep breath.
Like this one, man.
Get you started to sweat.
Bring it back, man. We're going to do this in a set.
We're gonna be fucking huge.
You ready?
Look in his eyes and shout it out now. So why don't you tell your story? Let's hear your side.
Yeah, man.
It's like nearly surfer rock, isn't it? Like
It's like the worst version of the Fray you ever heard in your life.
the worst version of Fray.
Ready?
It is kind of Fray, like.
Oh, I was good, man. I was good.
The lads
No,
let you
man.
down in the band.
If anyone tells you you can't get any better, fucking don't listen to them. Like, that was me at the ripe age of 15, just jamming it out. What's this? Is this
There's
you?
a song there, was there?
Is this you?
I'm trying to see if I have any tunes.
And this is me now.
Funny how love hits you when you
Stream it right now.
least
A little bit tuned.
anytime, any place it can come.
But sorry, I turned that off. Yeah, that was me, man. Just in borderline, you know. If you're looking, but we got onto that by talking about haircuts, man. And
What happened there? Yeah,
I just wanted to know: did you have any good hairstyles other than that yoke there that you had
True.
in Butterflies? What are you looking for?
I had probably the best haircut.
Known to
I,
man.
you know, I think everyone knows when they peaked in terms of haircuts.
Okay.
I had a kind of peak time.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you right now.
Let's put it this way: did you ever have the mullet?
No.
I had the mullet. And right, I'll just talk you through a couple of my hairstyles, right?
Yeah. I think
I'd say
peaked-
from the age of, and my ma listens to this, but I'd say from the,
I'd say that I peaked there.
you like that?
Yeah.
Bit of a
Do you like
J
that?
Beebs kind of.
Yeah. Kind of like tossed, kind of, am I just out of bed? Am I
You look young there as
styled?
well. Why did you?
Uh,
Just a no beard type look.
yeah. 2018.
I'd say you were
20...
21 or something.
23, something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
22.
But I'd say yeah, from the age of probably 3
Mm-hmm.
till I was about
Age of 3.
10, I'd say.
You had the best haircut of your life.
No, I had a 2 all over. My ma used to just buzz the head like 2, blade 2, front to back, all the sides, everything, and I was just like a little skinhead.
Yeah.
And that was like till I was about maybe 10.
Yeah.
And then I started going to the barbers, getting the few hairstyles. So then I went to
around there, please.
no. Then I used to get 2 back and sides tight on top. Yeah, man, all the time. Gives a 2 back and sides tight on top. Wasn't even a fade. It was just this is blade 2. I don't even know how to blend it in.
Yeah.
And then I used to just
like,
the hair just used to be down, and you used to go through that phase where you just spiked the fringe. It was awful.
That's tough.
But
That's tough.
yeah. So the hair used to be down. Brill cream all in the hands, just
Brill cream famously always made it real greasy, like
rock solid, man.
Yeah. Bounce a coin off it.
Yeah. And then one time I decided to go in, and I was a bit like, yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it. So I got my hair. Well, one time I got a line dyed into my hair, a blonde line
tough.
from here all the way
definitely
back
tough.
to the other side. And then I got. One time I went in and I was like, can you shave here and here, right?
Yeah.
And just shave it the whole way down. I had the V first. You remember the V?
No.
No, the V used to be like, they'll cut the sides here and then they cut the back of it down into a point.
Oh, yeah.
So the V,
yeah.
and you'd spike it all up.
Yeah.
I had the V and I went in and I said, you know what? Shave
Like
here
like,
and here,
what
right?
What was that called?
Just shave here and here, and I had 3 mohawks. I was like a man out of fucking Prodigy.
Mohawks.
Yeah.
Why?
I shaved 2 lines. Like I basically, and I had a mohawk for a while as well. Like, you know, where you just have
Why?
a shave and you have a mohawk. I don't know, man. I just used to always be like, yeah, give us that. But one time, I
that's
shaved
definitely tough.
2 lines into my head so that there was a mohawk on either side and then a mohawk in the middle. So I had 3 mohawks, and then I immediately realized how shit it was. And it was dyed red at the time. All 3 mohawks were red. I immediately realized how shit it was because I rocked into school, right?
Yeah.
And
Mohawks
I typically don't get embarrassed. Like,
Yeah.
It's probably why I'm a musician and like to perform in front of people. I get embarrassed for other people a lot, but not myself. And I rocked in to school, and I remember I was late, so all eyes on me when I walked in. I was in 5th class, and I spun around and pulled the hood down, and everyone was like, it was kind of like a gasp, and I was like, shit. So then immediately went home, and I used to just comb it over then, so that like all 3 mohawks blended into a comb over, and I waited till that grew out. I had the mullet.
Man, Jesus.
Very curly mullet at the back, but I used to get this thing called Dax wax.
Okay.
Remember Dax wax?
No.
Man, you were.
I had
the
very
times.
mundane. I had Justin Bieber haircut for a
Sheltered.
long time.
I had Dax wax, or there used to be this other one called black and white, and it used to go like that, man. And it's like a wax, and I just would grease the fucking, because my hair is naturally curly, so the up would, you'd want to kick up, and I greased it all the way down at the back.
Mode, like,
get sport
kicking
mode,
out, like.
but but yeah, it was funny, man. And then I had what else? I had a few other hairstyles, man. Awful. Like, I had some dodgy ones. I used to dye my hair all the time.
I was never very adventurous. I was always very mundane with the hair. Like,
I've tried to grow my hair probably 2 or 3 times, and I get to this boring point where I'm just like, fuck this. I'm like, I need to get a cut. Like, I look like a wretch.
Yeah.
But anyway, hairstyles, huh?
I was very boring with my hair. Like, I never did anything crazy. Like,
No.
I kind of had the Justin Bieber thing for a while. No, never did skinhead. I had the Justin Bieber thing for a while, and then I go for kind of the quiff the minute is kind of the thing.
I'm going to show you one of my. I'll have to just keep scrolling down anyway. But yeah, the fucking hairstyles, man. When you look back at them now, it doesn't matter. At the time, they were cool.
At the time,
even now,
like,
man, I'm looking back. Like in 2020, when I started dyeing my hair and stuff. Like, look at me here. Like, I'm just like, what? What was going on? But before I kind of started taking off on TikTok at all, I used to, like, I was growing my hair, and I did this song, you know, what's that girl's name? Casey Musgraves.
Yeah.
Do you know her song Rainbow?
Yeah.
I was singing.
I like her actually.
Yeah, I was singing that. I actually did a good version actually. But I'll get the video here, and if you listen to this episode, it's probably horrendous because we're showing pictures.
She's a good.
She had that Space Cowboy.
Yeah,
you can have your space, cowboy.
Butterflies, man. That's the tune.
Oh, your own song, is it?
What an absolute ditty that is.
Actually, so I used to, like I said, right, I used to wear a hat all the time.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'm wearing a hat. This was the 18th of March 2020, so like immediately after COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
So I'm going to show the camera.
The long hair, Jesus.
That's my head of hair. Yeah, I had basically an afro, man.
Fucking hell.
But 322 likes on that video if you're looking. Oh, shit, sorry. But yeah, I can't grow my hair. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like,
but what hairstyle do you think you go for next Friday? Just
I'm going with the classic, the kind of fade into a little bit of a scissors, kind of keep it nice and tight. Like,
keep it nice and tight.
Yeah.
And
I let them do it. They're going to shave the beard for me, and they're going to like do all the lines. You know,
do you get that? Do you know my brother's
actual? Like, yeah.
Cut throat.
Like, yeah.
My brother's. So like my dad balded. I don't know what age.
Yeah.
Like, was never fully bald, but like receding hairline, horrendous.
Yeah.
And my brother then, like, I thought it was happening to me for a while, and I started using this. I started using this shampoo that like makes you not.
Yeah.
And then my brother just went completely, like, was going, and then he just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna shave it off. And he goes into a Turkish barber, man, and gets like the
just
cut throat
all over, like,
no, the cut throat on the
his
head. Your man puts, and like, he at home he puts shaving foam, and my brother puts shaving foam on his head and just Mac trees it. Like, I was like, man, you're not afraid to like fucking just hurt yourself. I'm gonna go on here now, and I don't know, my man just texted me something. Go on here. Oh.
What are we looking at?
I was looking for some news, but it's all very
the news, is it? You're just looking up just RTE, is it?
Breaking
RTE news. Breaking news, okay.
Joseph Biden's coming to Ireland.
I heard that, actually. And
well, this he might have been here. It's
he probably doesn't know he's coming to Ireland.
Next week.
He probably doesn't know he's coming to Ireland.
It says
himself.
next week on this, which when we're recording this will probably be the week of.
Yeah.
What's he coming for?
He has heritage.
Well,
here,
an hour ago, Biden to arrive in Belfast this evening.
Oh, might pop up and see him.
Well, what's he doing? Just like,
he has heritage here, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
like, but he's coming to Belfast because of it's the anniversary of the treaty.
Okay,
that's why he's going to Belfast. But I think he's also tipping down to like wherever he has ancestors somewhere, Kerry or something. I think I could be very wrong, but he has ancestors somewhere here.
Yeah, they all do though, don't they?
Yeah. But remember when Brack came? It was fucking chaos. Like,
the wage.
But when Brack came,
yeah, but he knew where his fucking
I think Biden does know where his heritage is. I can't really remember where. I heard someone talking about it, and they're saying like they're all like cleaning the streets and getting fucking pavements and all put in and everything. Like, apparently the CIA or whatever, or some sort of a group have been there all week, like scouting the place out before your eyes and all, making sure it's all grand. Just these American chaps tipping around whatever.
Yeah,
a
but
small village in
wasn't there a
Ireland.
plane there now just doing like, they do like a mock landing in
Bit
like
of recon.
That's what they basically do.
Yeah,
it was in Dublin.
Yeah,
just doing a landing, practicing for when the president's. He's a normal lad, like.
But he hasn't
well, he's not normal,
what he's at.
But
he's in Belfast. Like, Jesus, Wisconsin looks grand.
But we're on the verge of history, I think, though, in soccer. Even though I'm not a soccer fan. Haaland's probably going to break the record for the most Premier League goals.
Oh yeah, probably.
Think he'll beat it?
Yeah, I think so.
He has 8 more matches to score 4 goals.
Yeah, easy.
But I was thinking, why does he just start shitting the bed now and just send them wide?
Yeah, I think he'll do it. But it's a weird one because the Premier League is only whatever, like 20 years old, and before that it was like the Premiership or whatever else it was called.
The Premiership,
top league, like. But like with Shearer and all that, so I'm not sure what the record of that is.
Shearer has the record, 34.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah, Shearer and.
Who's the most?
There's Shearer, and he's tied with someone else.
Tied?
Yeah.
Not Salah, is it?
No. It's old school as well.
Fowler?
No.
He wouldn't be Premier League.
I'll give you his initials. AC.
AC. Ooh. Old school. Andy Cole.
Yep. He does. 2 of them.
Wow.
But I'm going to give you a few more this or that's, man.
Okay. This or that.
This or that. Have a this or that. You like that?
Na.
A personal one that I'm just making up in my head right now.
Yeah.
And I think I know the answer. McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's, don't come near me at Burger King.
Do you not like Burger King at all?
Grand, but if you're giving me McDonald's, Burger King, it's McDonald's every
McDonald's
day.
or KFC?
McDonald's, miss. I don't want to be a KFC guy.
Not at all.
No. I know you are.
No, I'm not.
No, you love it.
I'm absolutely not. I'm not.
You're so bad. No, I'm not.
No way. Shower bath.
I haven't had a bath since I was probably 14, so I'll go for shower.
Really?
I don't really be bathing though. I don't be bathing.
Would you have ever been into a bath before?
Yeah, of course I've been in
No,
a bath.
but like, do you like them? Like, is it more of a convenience thing?
It's inconvenient.
It's inconvenient
A bath
to,
is
like-
inconvenient.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not just getting a bath in the morning.
You know what I mean? I think if I
before work,
had
in the
an
bath.
injury, I'd go for a bath. That's the only reason I'd go for a bath. If I had like a muscle injury or something.
What about like relaxation in the evening?
Nah.
No,
Nope.
not even chilling.
But sure, I just be like bored out of my mind in this bath. You
Well,
know what I mean?
guys,
Bored out of my mind.
bored.
And then you get mad. You get mad hot. Then you're all of a sudden sweating in this bath.
Yeah, like I don't really like baths, but
I don't
like
like
if it was,
baths, like-
if it was like to recover, like you said, like
Yeah,
kinda
if it's
like
to recover, throw a few bits in
yeah,
for
Epsom
recovery
salts and
process.
stuff,
Like,
you know.
yeah.
But like you're also just sitting around your own fucking dirt.
Filth.
Yeah.
And it's roasting. You get so hot then, and then you're like, oh, this isn't bits.
But
Then
you wouldn't be
re-
getting like, imagine having the bath before you go to work. Just getting up tomorrow. Well,
No.
guys, yeah, just
You have
jumping
to
in
like
the bath.
run it for ages. You're like, oh, you're running
Yeah,
out there.
and then you've got fucking putting a few bubbles in.
Yeah.
that couldn't be more.
As a child, I used to do that, and I'd be like, absolutely,
That
throwing
could-
the whole
yeah.
bottle in.
But that couldn't be the least fucking intimidating manly thing to be doing. Just like, I'm just running myself in
Yeah, a
a
little
bath
bath here, don't mind me.
few bubbles,
few ducks.
and then you're wishing it up. You get
rubber
in, and
ducks
then you
in there.
hop into the bath, and you're just sitting there, fucking,
boring,
and your
man. It's
and your
boring.
balls are just floating about.
Absolutely floating
And
like
the penis just is backwards. In case girls probably, I don't know what happens then, but
yeah.
lads,
The penis just be floating at the top. You know what I mean? It does be floating on the surface of the water.
how deep's the bath, man? Very deep.
It just be floating.
Just absolutely floating. Did you ever piss in the bath? Did you?
No.
You were
When I was a
younger.
child, I did take a shit in a bath though. When I was like a baby, I think I did.
Did you ever piss in the bath? No, I took a
I
shit.
took a shit. No, I took a shit. I did, yeah.
No
I remember as
way.
a child, my mom told me that, like, she's like, yeah, once you took a shit in the bath once. And I was like, all right, sorry about that. What are you supposed to say?
No, sorry about that,
Sorry
man.
about that, man. I was in the bath. I mean,
It's in the bath there.
I just had a bit of a fright.
Was it-
had a bit of a fright.
A bit of a fright of the water. Yeah, really frightened the life out of me there. Stuffed crust on a pizza or normal crust?
Normal crust, stuffed crust is kind of annoying.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like, who are you trying to impress?
No one. I'm
Who you trying to
I'm
impress?
trying to get extra.
Who are you trying to impress?
I'm
Like,
trying to get cheese in there. You know what they used to
No.
do in Domino's, man?
stop messing.
I know a guy who works in Domino's, and he said they used to do hot dogs in the crust of the pizzas.
See, that's messing.
So they would do, yeah, they don't do it anymore. But they do the hot dog and then a layer of cheese on top of the hot dog, and it's in the crust.
Like, who are you trying to impress? Domino's.
Who's making that?
Just, the crust is grand. No one's ever asked for,
But
like,
also, like, how many slices on a pizza? Like, I'd say
10.
10
Seems like
hot
loads.
dogs. 10 hot dogs,
Yeah.
and fucking you'd be fucking full as a bull, man. Would you rather live in South Korea or Japan?
Japan, I'd say.
Iced coffee or normal coffee?
Iced coffee. Coffee. Because they're so fucking good. I had one today. Iced coffee.
Better than
I'm
normal
iced coffee 365 man.
Never get the hot coffees.
365. I get a hot coffee sometimes because you know what's so bitch? You go to a place, you're like, sorry, I get a nice latte there, skinny milk, thanks, Mel. No syrup. Always have no syrup. I'm not a fucking bitch, no syrup. And then some people go, oh, sorry, no ice today.
Oh, we did. That was.
What do you mean you've no ice today?
What happened in that place when we were on the tour, remember?
And they had no
you
ice?
got an iced thing and they just actually gave you ice. Or they gave you no ice.
Give me no ice.
We were in the airport, remember? She took the order for the iced oat latte,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
your one was like, she took the order and we were waiting at
Oh,
the thing,
yeah.
and then the other one came over to her and was like, we've no ice.
No
And
ice.
your one was like,
She just gave me
"No
what?
ice."
Cold.
It was just cold.
Unreal.
It was a cold latte.
It's better than fucking. Oh, you know what? In future, I might just be like, here, just fucking don't heat it up. Just give me a cold latte. 365 man, iced lattes.
No.
Or
So,
iced Americano. Whatever
This
you
is
feel
more
like.
so when you're
Frappuccinos
like
are delish.
in a Five Guys
Okay.
or like any kind of fast food.
Yeah. Double cheeseburger.
Are you getting a soda or a milkshake?
I'd say, like, I very rarely get a milkshake. So, like,
Except for the Five Guys.
yeah, the Five Guys is good. But I would say, like, 8 times out of 10, I'm getting just a soda.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a girl, long hair, short hair.
Ooh, on a girl? Am I on the girl?
The girl.
When I'm on the girl, I like to have short hair. Long hair.
Okay. Would you rather be 4'9"
Yes.
or 7'9"?
7'9".
Would you?
Yeah,
But you can't do anything.
I'd be absolutely towering above everyone.
It's too big, man.
Neil.
Can't get clothes to fit you.
I'd
Fucking walking in every doorway is a problem.
XL.
Nothing even looks good on them. Looks like fucking curtains.
4'9". That's legally a dwarf.
Yeah. So 4'9" or 7'9".
I go for 7'9". At least then you might get a celebrity action of it.
That's way too tall, man.
Yeah, but 4'9's way too small.
Yeah, but at least
if
your
you're
life's a
dwarf-
lot easier.
No, maybe
Kids'
not.
clothes, you can get kids' shoes, depending on how big your feet are. But if you're 7'9", man, good luck. Everything has to be made for you. Everything. You can't go into a sports shop and get a pair of fucking
You might.
pants. For 7'9",
You might.
the leg is like fucking 60 inches long, man. It's fucking huge.
You might.
You might.
I kind of like ankle cleavage though, so I probably just wear everything with the ankles sticking out.
weld it up.
Yeah, just up
Oh,
to
you're in
here.
the capri shorts again there, Jake. Yeah,
The 3/4 lengths again.
Unfortunately. But anyway, that's going to be enough for today. We are going to be doing live podcasts in Vicar Street, and we're taking this on
Buy
the
your
road,
tickets
guys.
right now.
We're playing the O2 London on the 20th of what's after April, May, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're playing there on the 20th.
It's actually nearly sold out.
It's actually nearly sold
Do you want to
out.
buy a few tickets?
It's crazy.
They probably don't because they're probably sold out.
As we said, guys, probably the biggest podcast in the world. Who knows?
Probably.
Probably.
Carlsberg's probably the best beer in the world as well.
Yeah. And
That's bitch from them.
yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
see you when you're older.
Good luck.